Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we're going to continue with our showcase of OP07 Red Purple Law. Yesterday we did an in-depth breakdown of my choices here. So make sure to check out yesterday's video as well for that in-depth breakdown and some gameplay. Today we're going to have five more games, right? We're going to have 2 games, 1 game against Doflamingo and 1 game against Blue Boa, so 2 games against Blue decks, and then we're going to have 3 games against the Mirror to kind of finish up the video. I was playing Rank Simulator and I kept running into the Mirror, so I think I have to showcase to you all how to play that Mirror, because it is going to be one of the matchups that you're going to run into more often than not as you play this deck. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. As always, if you liked this video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Since this is not a new leader, we're only doing 2 videos with it. So tomorrow we're going to come back with a different leader, which I think is going to be Perona. So we're going to probably do OP07 Perona to see how that works out. So hope you enjoy these games, and I'll see you all in this match. We're going against Dofi. And oh man, their events are so annoying. Yeah, their events are so annoying. Putting just to go second. I mean, it's not a bad hand. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that we don't have a lot of ramp. I'm a little bit concerned about the lack of ramp, but I do like the Zoro, right? The problem is that the Zoro is conditional ramp. So the opponent can choose not to attack into us, but they have to attack into us to use their leader ability. So they have to attack into us to use their leader ability eventually. We have the kid now, so the kid is really nice because we can go ahead and do our stuff. I'm also not opposed to attacking for 4 here, getting the down back and doing Kid and Gordon. And then just playing Reiju. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect, right? So yeah, they have to attack into us. They do get the Weevil. They get the draw here. So again, this ends up being nice here because we're gonna just go Kid, Gordon. So we go like this. Okay. Do I want to play Reiju? I think I want to play Reiju. I think Sachi can wait. Yeah, I think Sachi can wait. Let's just get the Reiju value here and just attack for 6. It's also a 2k counter that lets me, you know, potentially be able to block this. The queens are a little bit awkward, but we could go queen plus Otama next turn. But it has 9 cards in their hand, right? So there's no reason for them to take this. Just give me a 2k. But I like the Reiju early to potentially try to dig for like another Gordon, but we didn't get it, so it's gonna be Otama. It's crazy that they hit the Weeble, by the way, from that just swinging with Dofi. But hey, they play enough 7 Warlords of the Seas that I think it's completely reasonable for them to hit that. So we are 6 nets then. If we play Queen, we go down to 5. Kid gives it back to us, so we go back to 6. And then we can play Sachi and Penguin to get back up the Dawn. We can also get back the Dawn back up here, right? Another Weevil. Oh my goodness. Let's go here. That's actually kind of crazy. What is this? It's the first time I play against this card. Kind of sucks because that means I'm gonna be leaving this Weeble alive. Maybe it's not Queen here. Maybe it's not Queen. Maybe we just go. So Otama. Just attacking to the Weeble. I mean, it seems weird because it's so much easier for the opponent to block it. I do think I need to do this Queen. I think I need to do this Queen regardless of how I feel like it. The question is... Oh, that's beautiful. Perfect, perfect. Do I need to get rid of this, though? Like, do I need to get rid of the Doflamingos is the question. Do I need to get rid of this Doflamingo? I mean, I could also just play Gordon first to go here and play Otama to use my leader ability. I guess I could do both. I can have the best of both worlds. Yeah, like if I go like this first, right? I can actually attack this for 4 and get a down back. We can attack with Kid this turn too, by the way. And this ended up working out really well, right? We're at 7, so we're going to go back down to 4. So I think we'll play the Bon Clay to go back up to 5. Yeah, this ended up working out really well because we ended up top decking that Gordon from the Queen. So I'm able to actually just attack into this Weevil, just straight up. Yeah, like I'm just gonna attack into it. I mean, you wanna give me that many cards to save that? That's what I thought, right? So if we play this into this, that still leaves me with a 5 and a 7k attack. I think we go 7 first and then 5. Actually no, we have we're gonna get the Bon Clay done as well, right? So I guess we can go 6 here. Force a 2k and then go for 7 with the Law. Okay. So we go like this. Play this bad boy, replace this, get 2 done, attack for 7. It's 2 cards, or you're going down to 3. Which, honestly, 3 is not that dangerous for them. It's not like you're in killer range just yet. The hard part for us, by the way, is that, I mean, the reason that I didn't mind going all in now is because the opponent is probably going to play like a Gravity Blade next turn. So, like, that's going to use most of their Dawn anyways. But if they go Gravity Blade here and here, they'll be able to still attack for 6 here, which is enough to kill that, I guess. We're going to have to play a second Queen and just try to fix their hand one more time. So, let's see what happens here. This Zoro has given us a lot of value, right? Giving us that free Dawn every single turn. Yeah, it's the Gravity Blade, you do it on the blockers, and then you attack 6 into this, right? And I think I have to let it go, unfortunately. Yeah, that was like their best play, right? There was no question about that. Let's go here. No way they go back to 7 cards, right? I guess let's see what happens. No way that the opponent's crazy enough to go back to 7 cards. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't want to use my leader ability. But it feels bad not to use it, because then it means that the opponent's going to just slowly just play another Gravity Blade here and just bottom deck 2 units. They can bottom deck both and attack into Reiju. And now we're in that position where we're waiting for Kick Killer to potentially give ourselves an out. The second Queen didn't get us anything crazy. Yeah, the second Queen wasn't anything crazy. Gravity Blade is so good against this, against Law, right? Like he just made it so easy for them, and that's why I also didn't mind attacking with a Kid, by the way, because it was kind of obvious that the opponent was gonna set up for that. No Gravity Blade this turn though, so that's huge. Opponent also draws a card, so I mean they are actually kind of getting to that Law danger spot. Maybe they're looking for like a Perona. Not Perona. Is it Perona? Yeah, it is Perona. The 1-drop, right? Yeah, the 1-drop that rearranges their deck, or they're just looking for a Dofi. Either the 3-cost Dofi or the Perona will allow them to rearrange their deck and still have enough time to use their leader ability. No, just straight up. Ah, they got another one anyways. Hear me out, hear me out. 5. I'm doing it. I'm doing the crazy thing. I mean, is attacking for 9 really worth it? I think we attack for 7. I think we attack for 7. And if the opponent counters here, then it is what it is. I don't think I'm going to play this law. If they don't counter and they take it, I will play it. If they do counter, then it is what it is. Okay, they did counter, right? So they're kind of playing around it a little bit. So we go Kid for 5. That will let me attack for 7 twice. Oh, we get the Bone Clay. So one of these hits is going to be for 9. I guess I could have actually put more. Yeah, I should have gone for more. That's a consideration. I need to probably kill this Weeble. Let's go like this. Oh, I should have attacked for more. I don't know why I only attacked for 6. Yeah, I should have attacked for more. That was my mistake. I messed up my done. I meant to put 7 on. I meant to put 2 on it. Yeah, so that was on me. We'll go press 5. Actually, I'm gonna go Sanji. I'm gonna go Sanji. Just have another big attacker. And then I'm just gonna attack here. You just have 2 blockers. We're still at 8 done next turn, so I didn't need to play another ramp card just yet. I'm looking for a Reiju here, right? Like a Reiju, a Kick Killer. I definitely messed up, right? If I attack for 7, they probably would have let that go, and then I could have attacked into their life to put them down to 2. Or force them to have to give me more cards than what they gave me there. Because this would have been, yeah, this would have been another 7k, so it would have been another 2k, 1k. So I messed up by, It would have been nice to also have another Gordon. I mean, my board state doesn't look horrible right now until the opponent starts finding their big bombs. Even Gravity Blade is technically a big bomb at this point, and the opponent's still at 3 life. That's the downside. And we have kind of already used 2 queens, already used 1 Reiju, so like our value is starting to get a little bit iffy here. Yeah, so I'm gonna block here. I think I'm gonna keep this Bone Clay alive if the opponent lets me. No reason not to. If the opponent wants to play a 10 drop here, like if they want to play a 10 drop Kaido, that means that they won't be able to attack into this Bone Clay, right? Yeah, my turn was fine last turn if I actually properly attacked for 7, like I meant to. Yeah, we'll give you the 2k here. I'll play Bone Clay. I like the Bone Clay better. I think this is going to give me a lot of Dawn to just do my shenanigans next turn. Opponent kept 8 Dawn, so this smells to me like another Gravity Blade. Otherwise, why keep the 8 Dawn? Why not just use your leader ability? Where is my Reiju? I mean, I already saw 1 Reiju, right? So it's only fair. I can't be too greedy. We have a lot of cards. Boa and Gecko. And they get to add a 2k counter from their trash, I'm guessing. Yeah. Cool. Ain. We go Bone Clay. That gives me an extra Dawn. Honestly. So, Bone Clay takes me to 9. We use a little ability, takes me to 6. With the Kid, I go back up to 7. We can play the Ain, and it's kind of like similar thing, but then that means I don't have the active Dawn. So if we play we can just play Bone Clay after our... we can use all our Dawn and just use our little ability and just play Bone Clay that way, right? So that leaves me with 10 Dawn to play with, technically. 10 down to play with. We can attack this for 8, I guess, and just try to kill it. I'm down to try to kill this Weevil. Then we go 7, 7, 7, 7. Okay, so we can actually go 9. So 9. Yeah, okay, we can leave one blocker up, right? So we can go 9, 9, and then 7. And unfortunately, I think I have to go for it that way. Yeah, let's go 7 here. Then we go 9 and go 9 again once we play this Bone Clay, because we got the active down from Kid back. And let's just get them down low enough that if we top deck a Kid Killer, the opponent's gonna be in trouble. Now, if they get a Gravity Blade or something here, or like if they get a Trigger Bounce, it is what it is, right? That's why I attack with Kid first, so that the opponent's more tempted to bounce one of these guys to the bottom. They still have this blocker, and I don't have any way to remove it. Ooh. Let's go 9. You have to start doing something. You have to start doing something here. You can't just keep fumbling around. I like the Bone Clay because it makes it so that the opponent is less likely to play a Big Mom instead of playing the Aim, which will allow them to potentially play like a Kaido or something like that. I wonder if it's correct to just attack with Queen, actually. Is it correct for me to go 7 and 8? Because, I mean, the opponent's going to be attacking to my big units here anyways. Honestly, I think it is. I think we just go like this. I think we just go 7. And then we go 8. If I was going to attack with Queen, I could have spread out my done a little bit better. But, I mean, it ended up working out, right? The problem is that I really wanted to kill that Weevil. So that's why I attack into it with 8. So now even, okay, opponent gave me the 2 cards. Ooh, and this were 2 2Ks. Yeah, and we'll just attack for 8 here. Obviously, we know you're going to take that. You have 1 life. You can kill 2 units here. And then I still have, no matter what, I'm going to have 2 attacks, right? They can kill 2 units with their attacks. They can Gravity Blade 2 more. And I still want to have 2 units to attack with. And the opponent's down to 1 life. And if they're playing Gravity Blade, they don't have access to... The only blocker that they could play after Gravity Blade is the 3-cost blocker. Which makes it kind of tough. They cannot play like the 4-cost blocker. So, long dragged out game because obviously the opponent's just not attacking into me, which makes sense. Kick Killer would be amazing. Next time we have 9 Dawn, right? So we're not even low on Dawn, which is huge. There was like these blockers just ended up being attackers, right? In this matchup, there's no reason for me to have all these blockers, so I just want to put pressure. Force the opponent to have to make a choice here. I'm assuming that they're sitting on a 10 drop, by the way, or like some big unit. Like, just based on how they attacked last turn. Ooh, that's a whiff. That's a whiff. So that ended up using one of your Dawn. Well, we know what they have next turn, right? So we know they have a Gravity Blade that they're gonna top deck on the next turn. So let's keep that in mind. Anything that they play with more than 5k attack just helps my Bone Clay be a better attacker. Okay, so you have another Boa then? Okay, but and this is the kick killer, right? So that's just game, right? Am I missing something here? We go like this for 7. We have like all these 7k attacks. You have to give me 2 cards to protect this one, which then allows me to just go for like another 7. Yeah, so we just go 7 again, 7 one more time. The only chance there was hitting a trigger. Okay. I guess we can actually go up to... Yeah, let's just go 7. I mean, we know we have the kick killer, right? If we didn't have the kick killer, we would actually have to think. But because we have the kick killer, we don't have to think at all, right? We know that we can just attack 7/7/7s because we're gonna have another kick killer here. So they didn't have the 10 drop. They just had all these blockers, I guess. All right, that's fair. That's fair. We're gonna get another Gordon. We're gonna get the race mats soon. So GG. In this match, we're gonna against Boa. Miss Boa Hancock. We don't get the Zoro. We still don't get the Zoro, so going first ended up kind of being a punish here. I like going first just for Zoro, but unfortunately we just didn't get it. So I guess we just go here for 8. I had to play around pudding, I guess, eventually. We can Ain and Gordon next turn. Yeah, so we can Ain and Gordon next turn. And then into Sachi and Penguin. Opponent's gonna be at 6. Is that worth the Gordon, the Doflamingo? I don't know that it is. I mean, I guess we don't know that it is. I'm scared of attacking with Ain and then getting hit by like 1,000 worlds or something like that. I think I'm just gonna go for 5 first. If the opponent blocks, then I don't have to play Gordon. If they give me a counter here, I'm okay with that. I'm scared of a trigger. Okay, they give me a counter, right? So we'll go like this. We'll go here. We'll bottom like this. And Sachi and Penguin or Ain? Sachi and Penguin puts me back to 5, which will put me at 7. Which, because I'm planning to play this queen, I think it's probably worth it to go Sachi and Penguin. We can always trash the Ain with the queen, right? Opponent still doesn't have the gravity blade, which is the important part here, right? So they still don't have the gravity blade. We can go here. There we go. We'll trash this. We're gonna attack for 5, attack for 7. We're at 6 right now. Actually, do I even want to play this Reiju right now? I probably should. I probably need to. Even if it means that I'm going down to 3 down. It's not great. Maybe we play another Sachi and Penguin. It feels bad to play Reiju now. And go down to 5. Go down to just 5 down next time. I want to be higher down. I really want to be higher down. So let's go here. We'll just play Reiju next turn to just draw naturally. Because I'm gonna be at 7, so I'm gonna be less than the opponent. Yeah, that's your gravity blade. Then you attack into this, and then you still have your boa. I mean, obviously I'm letting that go and just taking this hit. If you don't attack, I'm also fine with that. If you don't attack, I'm also fine with that, right? So, yeah, so we're at 7. So, again, we can go ahead and play this Reiju here. I want to get them down to 2. So, I think I like the 5 attack. And then going for 8. Okay. Yeah, I like this 5 into the 8. A little bit annoyed again that I don't have... Maybe I just go... Yeah, that's your trigger. That's why I was so scared of hitting into them. And they finally found it. We're going to go down to 4, which still allows me to go Kid next turn. Is it Ben Clay or is it Sanji? I kind of like the Bon Clay. I kind of like the Bon Clay here. Actually, you know what that means? That means I could have gone 7 twice instead of going what I did there. Since I ended up going Bon Clay. Oh, was the opponent have another Gravity Blade, right? But now that I have the Kid, I just need to set up the turn where Kid could potentially do a lot of value. I don't need to do anything. You have to start attacking my life. I mean, I guess technically the opponent doesn't have to do anything. They don't have to start attacking my life, right? But eventually you're gonna have to. Feels bad to go for this minus stuff. If I give them the Kid, killer, they're gonna have somewhere to attack into. Okay, they finally start attacking into me. Okay, man, we got a Reiju here, and we got another Kid killer. Ooh. I guess we can go like this. Hear me out, hear me out. We're gonna go 5. We're gonna go 5, right? I'm gonna just field up my board. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cards, right? Play Reiju. Activate Reiju, and then Kid. We still here, and then we can play Shuraiya. And this way we have 4 units on the field. And now the opponent's really in trouble. It's still crazy that I'm not getting another Gordon, right? Or even an Otama to get rid of this Doflamingo, but that's fine. We have the 2K killers. We have a bunch of 2K counters in my hand. So now the attacks are gonna start adding up, especially this guy here. So you get Kaido, so you get to bounce 2 units to my hand. I'll give you the Zoro. I don't need to be careful here. I guess I can take 1. This is my Otama. And I'll give you the 2Ks here. So we are at 7. Problem with 7 here is that I can go Kid and Otama. Get rid of that. We'll have a 12K attack, and we have a 7 and a 5. And I guess we play Kid Killer and have another 7, but the opponent will have 3 attacks. I think I need to play Shuraiya as well. I need to play Shuraiya so that we have another blocker. The Kid Killer is good, but... Or do I need to have the counters? This is tough. This is tough. So we go here. We go like this. Is it Shuraiya? Or is it Kid Killer? But it has 4 cards. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. If they have Gravity Blade, right? Gravity Blade is 7. That will leave them with 3 down. They can attack me for 12. Attack me for 9. Another 9. I will have to have a 2K counter. I think we go Kid Killer. I think we go Kid Killer first. Yeah, I think we go Kid Killer first. I'm scared of this dying to a trigger, so I think we just commit this attack first. Yeah, I think we commit this attack first, right? This is still gonna force the opponent to have a lot of cards. Okay. And they have to just go for Lito, right? They have to just go for Lito here. They have to get rid of this Kid. My concern is that, yeah, there's the Red Rock. Okay, so it had to be the Shuraiya. And we have 9 down, right? So we can counter. I mean, we have 9 counter, so we can counter one of these attacks. So we take it. And if the opponent goes higher... Ah, never mind. So they get it. All right. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. They just put 9 and 12. So it had to be... I wonder if they had the Gravity Blade. It had to be the Shuraiya then. Yeah, it had to be the Shuraiya. Oh, they did have the Gravity Blade as well. So they did have the Gravity Blade as well. So it's still will have getting rid of the Shuraiya plus Kid, right? So if they go Gravity Blade, they still have 3 down. We have 1 less counter because we don't have Shuraiya, so we can only go to 8, so we can never block the Boa Hancock. And then the opponent just still does the same thing. So unfortunately, the triple Gravity Blade, I mean, one of them hitting from trigger was a problem because it slowed us down with the Reiju. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I guess I should have just gone for lethal maybe last turn instead of playing the Kid. Like if I go... The problem, I really wanted to get rid of that Dolphy, right? So maybe if I go, if instead I went like 7, if the opponent blocks, then that means I have to play the Otama. Because I had double Kid Killer, right? So I could have definitely go for lethal instead of the Kid. Yeah, actually, yeah. What am I talking about? I had lethal last turn. Yeah, I overthought it, right? Because instead of going for Kid, blocker Kid, I could have gone Kid Killer. Use Otama, getting rid of the Dolphy, and have another Kid Killer to attack into them. So I would have had a 7, 7, the 12, the 5, and the 6. And that actually probably would have been enough. Yeah, so I just overthought it. When I had the 2 Kid Killers hand, I needed to think about just going for lethal, so GG's. In this match, we're going against the Mirror. An opponent chose to go second, and we don't see our Zorojuro. We do have Kid and Law. I think I have to mulligan this. We still don't see our Zorojuro, unfortunately, right? We play 4 of them. That's what makes going first at least decent. But unfortunately, just wasn't meant to be. So I guess we just attack for 8. At least we have Otama, so we can just bottom deck one of the units. But it's not like I even have any ramp. Okay, we don't even need to play Otama. We can just bottom deck the Bone Clay, I guess. I don't want to give them Kid, though. Like, if I give them Kid, it's too easy for them to just go Gordon, right? Am I missing something? If I go Kid here, it's too easy for them to go Gordon. But it lets me not be too far down on the arm. Because we can go Kid into Ain to ramp back up. Which I think is worth it. Yeah, I think I have to go for it this way. Just so that we're not too far and down. They also took that, which means that our Kid Killers are not enabled. If the opponent plays their own Kid, so if they go Kid into Mats or Gordon, we can also go raise Mats next turn. She's not bad. We could even go raise Mats and Otama and just attack into their Sachi and Penguin. So they're gonna bottom deck the Kid. We'll have the Ain still in the field. I wonder if it's correct for me to just go all in on them. Okay, so it's Queen. They still need to find that raise Mats or Gordon here to be able to get rid of that Kid. Otherwise, that Kid is just gonna give me so much value. We have 4, so we go to 6 next turn. Again, we can go here. The Reiju, yeah, that's the raise Mats. The Reiju is useless until we can only play Reiju from our leader effect to really get value from her. Opponent's down to 2 down also, by the way. So, okay, so they play Ain, alright. Let's give them Queen here. Okay, that's my Kid Killer. Alright, so. Oh, perfect. Alright, so I was gonna go like 6, 3. You know what's funny? Okay, we go 3, we got down to 3. Okay, we go like this, right? We go like this. 3, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Bottom deck this. We go Reiju first. activate Reiju first. We have the kid, right? Am I okay with just attacking into their Sachian Penguin? I think I am. I think I'm just gonna go like this. I probably could have just gone for their board, for their life though. Opponent's actually gonna try to save it. I was wondering if playing Otama was correct. Like if I played Otama, I could have just attacked them and then attack into their life. It would have just still been the same. At least I guess I'm down to take the 2 cards from here. I should have also gone for 6, by the way, not 5. Yeah, okay. The opponent ended up taking it anyways, right? So we end up saving our Otama. Like, maybe me slowing this down is not the correct play. Especially because I have a kick killer in my hand. But I also do have a lot of counters. And the opponent's gonna be continuing to do minus down here. So they get the kick killer, which again lets them attack for 7 here. They're gonna bottom deck the kid, and then what? Play another kick killer or Reiju? Okay, so they get to draw. That's cute. If they're attacking to aim, we can try to save her. We could go like this. We're at 4. Next time we go to 7. Sorry, to 6, which actually does let me play this. Which lets me ramp back up. So we're at 4, we go to 6. This would take, the ability would take us down to 3. We can go kick killer here and here. Let's force them to attack it with the kid. Okay. So we go kick killer. We go Otama. Bottom deck the Reiju, I guess. And that still leaves me with 1 down to play with. But it's gonna have to give me all their cards here. Oh, they didn't. I guess let's go 6. Okay. Let's go 7. I value the Dawn. I value the Dawn here. I value the Dawn a lot, right? I think having the extra Dawn is going to be so important at pushing through this one last life that I'm going to value ramping up over drawing with the Reiju. Especially because the opponent's literally doing nothing here. They cannot bottom deck anything here now, and I can just save my units by blocking with Sanji. Okay. Or countering with Sanji, sorry. They're going to have to play a kick killer here to try to kill my kick killer. Which is keeping them pretty low on down value. No, that... Okay, well, I mean... Don't I just win then? This is 7. Yeah, let's start with the 7. That's forcing... Okay, well... I mean, I guess I just go all in. Yeah, let's let Reiju get the victory lap. So the opponent must have just been bricked, which they were. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Ace. Because I feel like in certain matchups, you don't want to be... you're going to be... You're never going to get to 7 down. And that's what happened to the opponent. Ace is technically very good in the mirror, but the opponent never got to the 7 down value to actually do anything with their ace, right? So in this match, we're going against Red Purple. Opponent chose to go second. We have 1 race match, but really nothing else. Because we're going first, I wanted to see if I could find my Zorojuro, and unfortunately I didn't find it. We have the Sachi at least, which is not bad. Right? That Gordon is actually kind of really annoying. Because if I bottom deck it, right, like I'm just going to be going so far down on down value. Where we go like this? Let's let the opponent do their thing here. Giga Chat. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take this one. Needed to have Zorojuro here. Yeah, you're gonna bottom deck one. You play your Sachi, right? They are 4. We're 5. We're gonna play Reiju here, right? So what are we gonna do? I'm also not opposed to doing Otama first and just bottom deck their unit. Keep my Otama. Well, I probably need a counter at this point. Yeah, I probably need the counter, so we can go Shuraiya. No, the problem is that I cannot ramp back up with Sanji and Penguin this turn. I'm gonna have to go Shuraiya Reiju. Which is kind of unfortunate. The other option is that I don't play Reiju this turn. I can just go Shuraiya Penguin and just bottom deck their Gordon. These guys are gonna slowly get removed though, which is a problem. Yeah, so let's just go like this. Let's just develop my own set of units. I'm gonna have to rely on Reiju to get me some card draw later. Unfortunately, the opponent is always gonna be like, I guess they're at 7 right now. We'll be at 6. So they're at 7. They'll go down to 4. Okay, they get their Reiju too. I'm gonna have to just kind of go super aggressive, to be honest. Problem now is that they can just go 7 here, and I go down to 1, right? Oh no, okay, they're just gonna go like that. Let's give them one time. Let's not go down to 1. We have our kick killer, right? So the gameplay here should be to try to just kill them, right? But how do we kill them? Has to be 5, 7, 7. And they just play Reiju. See what happens? So 5. Give me a 2K there. Yeah, we'll go 7. We'll have to just get another kick killer. We'll have to just get another kick killer here. We didn't get another kick killer. But we do have 3 2K counters. Right? So we do have 2 3K counters, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna just go like this. I'm gonna force you to have to attack more into it. That was a nice strategy though, by having the second race mats, right? They could just do this thing here. Yeah, we just give you a 2K here. I just need to play around their own kick killer. Okay, we just give you another 2K here. They could play 7, 7, 7 3 times. And if they attack 7, 7, 7 3 times, all I need is just one more 1K. For my life. So they took the gamble, but unfortunately, just my whole hand was ended up being counters, right? So now they're in a tough situation because they didn't attack into my board. So they have to attack into my board, play kick killer to attack into both units while also simultaneously having to play a blocker. Now we're only at 5 down next turn, so the opponent does. If the opponent keeps the counters, they should be okay. Yeah, we'll give you the last 2K. So now they're kind of in a tough situation because they have to play a blocker and they have to play kick killer. Yeah, so they play a blocker, then you play kick killer to kill my kick. Oh, yeah, you can just. I forgot about that. They can bottom deck, right? So the problem for me is that the opponent still has 5 cards, right? They have a blocker, and we don't have our own kick killer in the field. So there's no way for us to actually get through them if they have the counter, because all we can do is attack for 7 and attack for 8. But I guess we always go for it, right? We always go for it. We attack for 7, and if you have the 2K, 1K, you win. If your hand is completely brick, then we just win, right? Okay, okay, all right. They don't have it, yeah. So that's the thing. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, and if they have it, they have it. If they don't, they don't. There's gonna be a lot of board states like that with law, where you know that if you're not gonna win the game, you just gotta risk it, and if the opponent doesn't have it, they don't have it. They tried to go for lethal last time because they had the double kid. And I guess they also tried to go for lethal because they just didn't have any counters in their hand. So, unfortunately, I ended up having no counters in my hand, and it just ended up not working out for them. So, GG. In this match, we're going against the mirror. And obviously, this is going to be a mirror that you're going to run into very often. Opponent chose to go first. Opponent chose to go first. So, I think I'm actually... Am I okay with this hand? I'm going to mulligan it. I want to have my Gordons and stuff, so that I can actually be able to get rid of their kid, right? When they play the kid on turn 5. Okay. We can go Ain next turn and at least be in a decent spot. Yeah, so the opponent's gonna be playing their thing right now, right? They're gonna be playing their own Zorojuro. Yeah. So the opponent gets to play their own Zorojuro here. We can just go like this, to be honest, and just pass. We don't need to do anything else. We go to 6 next turn. We play Shuraiya. Like, it's kind of weird. My hand is kind of weird right now. Oh, well, that's perfect. I can just... Okay, yeah. So you're going to get to bottom deck the in. I'm going to get to bottom deck your one clay. You do get some extra down back here. You're actually going to attack with your Zoro too. Let's give you the law here. I have 6 down next turn, so I can put 2 here, attack there, bottom deck this, do my thing. 5. Opponent's also at 5. So yeah, so I can go for the Reiju here. I guess the only downside here is that I'm not able to play anything else. I'm not really able to play anything unless I go like this. Maybe I go like this and literally just play Sanji. We bottom deck this and just play Reiju. Just chill. I don't mind that. So, opponent goes for queen. We can get rid of the queen very easily. We have plenty of ways to do so. The opponent's going to get rid of my Sanji here. Now, we are going to be kind of low on dawn because we don't have any more ramp. Like, do I actually want to do that then? Like, I don't have a lot of ramp here. This is weird. If I go another 3, I'm going to go to 5. So, I guess we can play the Kick Killer and play one of these race mats. Why don't we go like this? So I'm okay with them blocking with this if they want to right now. Yeah, I'm okay with them blocking with that if they want to right now. Because they know I'm going to bottom deck no matter what. Yep. So that's completely fine with me, right? Because we have another one that we can use. So that was the game plan. So now we can actually get rid of the Ain as well and make it so that the opponent has no more units left. We're going to play Kick Killer to attack into the Sachin Penguin. Okay, well, opponent makes it so that I don't need to do that anymore. Opponent's at 4, I'm at 6, so I guess I have to go for another one here. I could go for this Kick Killer and just attack into the opponent, I guess. Sure. Let's just attack for 5. And now we go like this. Okay, cool. We got another Reiju. I'm pretty low on dawn, right? That's the only downside. But we do have the Sachin Penguin now, so I guess I can get some down back next turn. Opponent gets the Shopper. Opponent's gonna go here. Okay, so they're gonna be able to just attack into this Reiju as well. I think it makes more sense for me to attack into their Ooh, they went after my life. It makes more sense for me. I guess it makes sense to go after my life. Yeah, I guess it makes more sense to go after my life there. I think it makes more sense for me to get rid of the shopper, make it so the opponent has a harder time doing minus down on any of my stuff. So we can play Law here, play Race Mats, and then play Sachi and Penguin, I guess. Or we can just play Sanji as well. I think that's fine too. Yeah, we can go 5, 5, 5. Oh, well, I mean, what? So that makes it even easier now, because now I definitely just get rid of your Von Clay then, right? Am I missing something here? I don't even have to play the Race Mats. Honestly, I might just play it anyways. What am I missing here? Yeah, I'm gonna go like this. We're not gonna use the car action. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here then. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna return this. Now, I kinda, like, I need to be able to play around. I'm gonna play Sachi. I think I have enough 2K counters that I'm okay playing the Sachi and Penguin and going back up and down. We have 3 2Ks and a blocker. So even if the opponent is able to remove this blocker right now, oh, they ended up using like Dawn that they hadn't used yet. So I think that's huge for us, right? Yeah, like you go for 7 and we just go 2 on 1, I guess, right? And then you're just gonna die on the next swim back. Because we have too many attackers against you. Yeah, we just save this girl. We're gonna keep the Otama to be able to bottom deck any random blocker that the opponent gets, which, there you go. Although I guess, honestly, yeah, I mean, at this point, you know that you die, right? I have way too many attackers into them, so GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games with Red Purple Law over the last 2 days that we have showcased it. The Duffy matchup was pretty straightforward, right? Just kind of continue putting all that pressure. It just took forever, right? Because the opponent just ended up playing it pretty slow. The Boa matchup, I made a very big misplay, right? Like, I did have 2 kid killers. Instead of playing the kid, if I knew that the opponent, if I was playing around the opponent being able to remove one of my blockers, I should have known that I was never going to survive their swing back. So what I should have done is that I should have just played 1 kid for 4, and that would still have given me that extra Dawn, right, that I would have had left, be able to still play that other kid from my hand with my leader ability, and I would have had 2 extra attacks there. I would have had an extra attack there than what I did. And that potentially could be enough for us to go to push lethal there. So that was just a big misplay. Whenever you do see 2 kits in your hand, see if there's a way for you to just win the game with kits, because this is such a big attacker that the opponent cannot really do a lot about it, right? So that was my mistake, so it is what it is. And then against the mirror, you got to see 3 different mirrors there. Don't be afraid to go all in and try to push lethal if you don't think you're going to survive in the next turn, because a lot of times these Red Purple Law players might have a lot of bricks in their hand, right? We do play a lot of non-counter cards, so it's not impossible for them to end up with like a lot of bricks. So if you know you're not going to survive, just go all in, as you saw in one of the games today. You just end up winning the game sometimes. Otherwise, just, you know, what you want to do in a lot of those matchups in the mirror is like try to get rid of their kid and play for the board, right? So Gordon is important. Save your Gordon or your Race Mats to bottom deck their kid when you get the chance. Unless you have 2. If you have 2 of them, then feel free to play 1 to bottom deck like a queen or something else, right? But you kind of want to control their board, right? Make it so they have as little cards as possible in the board while you are developing your board. And of course, if they end up going like too far down and down, then that kind of gives you kind of an advantage. So it's going to pick yourself back up and kind of go from there. So yeah, I mean, that's the idea here, but nothing else much that I can say. Hope you enjoyed today's games. Tomorrow, like I mentioned, we're going to probably do some Perona gameplay. So if you're going to stick around and watch that, make sure to like the video and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day.